Good afternoon, Stampin' Friends. It's time for another episode of Tidbits with Susan. It's September 12th, Friday afternoon at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. And I'm coming to you with a reminder that the Tractor and Company card class by mail expires today. There will be a registration link at the end of this episode of Facebook Live for you to register and an opportunity to order the stamp set as well as the dies. In the card class by mail, everything will be mailed to you except something that is stamped. The die cuts will be cut out. The paper a quarter pack of this paper will be included. I can't for the life of me remember the name of it. And a quarter pack of the timeless plaid. And all the die cut pieces for the tractor and the wagons. So this is your last chance. Sign up today. I'm going to set those aside, and we're going to look at last week's card because I've got something that I'm very excited about. I'm doing a set of 4 cards with the Amber Autumn stamp set and dies. I'm going to turn that off because all it does is okay. Amber Autumn with 2 black line sketches on cling stamps and several nice sentiments. These are the dies that come with it. You'll see more of this one today. It's an intricate leaf pattern. There's 2 sprigs here. The die for the pumpkin. Whoops. For the pumpkin and the die for the acorn and leaves. So the exciting thing is we're going to be doing a set of 4 cards with this Amber Autumn set. And let me set this aside. Excuse me, just need the tissue for a minute. Now this is going to be a card kit for a $50 order, and I'll show you the rest of the cards today. For a $50 order, you will receive a card kit with the supplies you need to make this to make these cards. Of course, things won't be stamped because that is against our copyright, but you'll have the pieces cut and the card bases cut. I don't know if I showed you these cute little foxes. So this is the card number 1. Today, we will be making this masculine birthday card using that intricate leaf die cut the acorn and leaf, and a simple happy birthday greeting. Very masculine. It's put on a piece of the autumn toile paper that has partridges showing through, so you can see the birds there. So that's card number 2. Card number 3 is a wooded scene with deer, a different lighter technique with the pencils. And this is a triple stacking card. And then number 4 in the series is this thank you card. And this I've used even another method of coloring with the blender pen. So that's this is what you'll get. Enough the supplies to make these 4 cards with a $50 order. Now that is a $50 order before shipping and handling, before any rewards that you add on. And then these card kits will be mailed out by September 26th. No, mailed out by September 30th. Need to place your order by September 26th. You'll get an inspiration sheet along with the supply list and measurements so that you can create the card if you would like. I'm using the bone folder to burnish that and get a nice crisp fold. Here is the paper that I'm going to be using from the Amber Autumn Toile paper. It is beautiful, monochromatic in Mossy Meadow, and that's what I'm using, a Mossy Meadow base. And this will go on the card. This will go on the card first. We're putting on a very vanilla piece. Looks like it's just you and me for now, Darlene. Okay, we're adding this to the front of our card. Now, before we add the pheasants, yes, pheasants. What did I call them? Did I call them partridges? Because they're pheasants. Now, I have put an adhesive, this original card, I used glue, but then I decided not to work harder, but to work smarter, and I attached an adhesive sheet, which I'm just going to peel off. And this is all going to be sticky, so I want to watch where I touch it. But this makes life so easy. Whoops, a little piece stuck on there. And then there's a big piece stuck on here. And it's nice that all those little bits and pieces that didn't come off fall off when you pull the backing off. And then we're going to match this up exactly, because I've cut them the same. If perhaps you've noticed my purple wrist, I had that cardiac catheterization on Wednesday, and they did a little digging around before they found a good vein, so I am wounded. Okay, and I want to press this all down. And I'm even going to turn it over and use the bone folder again to get a nice seal of that adhesive sheet. It's really a lifesaver instead of using the glue. Now we're going to add this. Because the die is so intricate, I wanted to keep the card simple. And because it's masculine, I didn't want to frou-frou it up a lot. So we have just this, the acorns. If I could get them right side up. And I have, again, stamped this with the early espresso that gives it a little bit softer look. And we're going to put Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. Don't forget your middles. You don't want any soggy middles. Okay. Peel the backing off. Okay, I think that's all of them. And then we're going to place it right about here so that this bird in flight still kind of shows up. Get rid of my little pieces of and then we've got just a very simple happy birthday. Again, that's going up on dimensionals. And sometimes you see things like this on the back side. I'm sure you saw the back side of the acorns and leaves as I was preparing it with the dimensionals. It's a good thing sometimes that paper has two sides. My fingers don't want to work. Because sometimes we make little errors or something doesn't come out exactly the way we want it to, and we can turn it over and start again. And that's what's happened with these two pieces. I'm sorry that's taking me so long to get off. And that's going to go down here, again, above. We don't want to cover up this pheasant. So there's our card. It looks like a lot more work than it is. I think the biggest thing is the getting the adhesive sheet on the back. And this has been cut out with this smallest die in the textured note dies. This is an online exclusive. It has all these fancy textured rectangles for cutting out different sizes, and the smallest one was just what I needed for here. So that is, again, online exclusive textured note dies. And Amber Autumn and the dies that come with this are part of the holiday catalog. I always move mine onto magnetic sheets so that I can keep them together. But this is, you'll get all of this not printed, of course, because we're prohibited from doing that, but you'll get all the paper that you need and the dies that you need cut. So as a reminder, these are the 4 cards. Autumn Wishes, a fun fold. A Happy Birthday. Grateful for You. That's I think I called it a triple stack. And then the thanks card. So these 4 cards could be yours with a $50 order. Remember, that's before tax and shipping and any rewards that you decide to turn in. These will be the order by September 26th, and these will be in the mail to you by September 30th. There will be, when these are posted, there will be a link with videos for you to watch to be able to put the cards together. And I'd like to show you, I participated in a swap parade for the holiday catalog. I think some of it might be online exclusives, but this is a real cute one, and I do have this set. I can't wait to make some winter cards. It's a cute sweater, and this was designed by Lisa Hagen, one of our demonstrators. Another one, this is from Melissa Thomas, and this is, I think, Gathering Together is the name of that paper, and that big leaf die. This is a nice fun fold with the Holly Jolly That's actually an embossing folder, and we'll cut these out so that they pop up a little bit, and that's a fun fold. It allows you to showcase some additional paper, and that was from Kelly Gibson. Then we've got from Candy Rattray, the squirrel. Can't wait to see you again. He's cute. And this looks kind of like the Aurora Borealis. And it's a fun fold. This comes out. May your day be filled with love. And I like how she's got the papers there following over. And this is from my dear, sweet, best friend, Darlene Walker, wishing you a Merry Christmas with this little fun snowman. This is from Susan Rutherford, experimenting with some new stamp sets. I don't know how everybody feels about the torn paper, but I'm not a fan. I'll use it if I have to, but it looks nice on this card. And then we've got one of my favorite folds. This is a book fold. And this is from Elena Shaw. Beautiful, beautiful work. Well, they're all beautiful work. And this is from Glenda Brown. I love this paper. Little stamps. And our Lisa Ray, who always does beautiful work, and she decorated the inside. And then this is from Jill Moyer. This is a two-tone paper that is then sanded. You use the dark side up and then sand it, and the embossed parts will get sanded off and be lighter. Can also do it with white paint. And then last but not least, I hope, is my offering. I made this cute little gingerbread girl, Baking Spirits Bright, with some gumdrops inside, and she's holding some pinwheel lollipops. I had fun making this. A lot of work, but very fun. So, once again, a reminder, hey Blanca, a reminder about the Tractor and Company card class by mail. Registration ends today. I got to figure out a way to be able to see what people are saying. Aha. See if there's any messages here. So this is a card class by mail. Tractor and Company, expires today. And this is card kits with a $50 purchase. There will be details at the end of this video for you to see. Also, I'm going to ask you to like and share my video. More exposure changes the algorithm on Facebook. Okay. Well, that's it for today, my friends. I hope that you enjoyed this card. I loved making it. It was a challenge. This one has the glue, so it's not all sticking down. But, and we'll show you how to make this card next week with our Amber Autumn series. Happy crafting, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye for now. Don't forget to like and share.